Remember in February 2023, U.S. military shot down UFOs flying over airspace between Alaska and Canada? And they didn't know who they were from, who they belonged to. We know where they're from. They're from here.
Here's what we're gonna do here. Now here we here, laying here, Circle 7 Production, Conrad Henry here, previewing what I'm about to show you. As you know, I started doing research on extraterrestrial life throughout the solar system and discovered I've seen mostly black people on every planet, and so that answers the question that we've been recently discovered, that Jesus is black. Therefore, God is black, and that's why we see so many black people around the solar system, particularly Mars, Mercury, Neptune, every planet, including our moon. So we know the story of the Anunnakis and the Sumerians, okay? But then we also got these gray aliens too. That's right next to them all the time. So I'm doing Google Earth now, and I started doing searching Antarctica, and now I went up to Alaska and Canada, Yukon Territory, and the Northwest Territory of Canada, Iceland over there, and a little island off the coast of Greenland, and they're there. Everywhere there's mountains, and they're there. Every bit of real estate they have claimed, and they have built the same thing, structures, buildings, whatever you want to call them. It look like they may be living in the ground too, and particularly in mountains that have caverns. As we know, if you have been, I visited the Jesse James Cavern as a child, and in Missouri, and in mountains there are big caverns inside of them. And they known to be staying in those. There was encountered in Russia at one time, and Russians they came across some big Anunnakis and black Anunnakis, and Anunnakis took them out. So they tried to hurt them. They tried to up the things on Anunnaki, and it didn't do nothing to them. The bullets didn't even affect them. They ended up killing the Russians or whatever. And they're there. So I suggest if you ever venture off in Alaska, and of course Alaska has missing 20,000 people over the last 30 years. People just disappear. Seems like people they think go through a portal, or people being kidnapped. Sometimes people are lost in the snow and mountains, and they doing adventurous things in Alaska and get killed, but they never find them. Planes didn't disappear in Alaska, or planes with congressmen on it back in the early 70s or something like that. That plane disappeared, and they never found any traces of it. So, and then there's supposed to be a black pyramid buried underneath in north of Fort Hood, I think, or Mount Hood. It's the mountain. I forgot that's the mountain or not. Hood is the Mount Hood, I think it is. And so it's a black pyramid, big humongous black pyramid buried underground, about 700 feet underground. They're supposed to be, it provides enough power, the power of Canada and Alaska, no problem. Okay, so that's what we're about to do. I'm about to show you here what I saw on Google Earth, and some still pictures, maybe some, and that's about it. Still pictures, and my searching and showing you good pictures, because the photos are good with Google Earth. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, we're looking at Alaska here. This looks like a UFO. This here is it's incredible. This is this thing there looks like a UFO. You see everything around it. Look about it. Look about it. That's something else. Damn. Yeah, they here. They've been here a long time. It seems like they've been here forever. This place is I've seen pictures of paradise, man. This is Nanivuk Island. Nanivuk Island. Nanivuk Island is a permafrost island, about 30 miles off the coast of Alaska. It is it has 47 miles long and 66 miles wide. It has a population around 200 people. Yeah, it's called ethnics like Eskimos, and they live in the primarily everybody lives in this north coast town called Mikoyak, all of them. But the rest of the island is surrounded, loaded with aliens. Period. I seen an old picture from 1927 that's on Wikipedia. 1927. You can see these heads of these carvings in the ground, and a picture of the coast, a color picture of Wikipedia on the coast. It looked like it was taken recently. Along the coast, you see the carvings along the coast. You know, the alien carvings. You know, the United States has surrendered this island to the aliens. This is one of the areas they have total access to. Total access. Because you know,
throwing together or ghetto looking.
you know, back in 2023, UFOs were shot down off the news, big time U.S. military shot down 3 UFOs. They call them unidentified objects at first. They just see unidentified objects. And it was implied that it was aliens. And matter of fact, one of the military guy that spoke for the White House said he's not counting not anything, not even aliens. But they know where they are. It was around the same time that Chinese, about a week after the Chinese balloon that crossed the United States from that area, clear across the United States, was shot down over the Atlantic Ocean, right across the past Virginia. At the same time, this was at the same time. You see here, you can look at this here, and you see this here, man. This going on, you know. The Nanivuk Island, man, is something else, man. I'm telling you that now. Yeah, I'm including that. Yeah, this here is amazing. You know, I highlighted, worked on this structure. I see the white face on it. You know, the white face on the front of it, square rectangle box, very box thing we got there. You know, big structure, metal, looks like some round metal. But hey, man, that's an amazing piece of alien artifacts. You know what I'm saying? But it's going on there, bro. That's deep there, man. I really like that, man. Like, you know, that's really something else, man. The people are there. I got more to show about this island too. I got a lot more to show about this island. This island is amazing. Man, that's all I got to say. This fucking island, man, is off the coast, west coast. These pictures come from the Google search, man. You know, Google search of the island, trying to get information on the island, and these photographs come up. A 1927 photograph of it. So there's stuff everywhere, just like it would, but 100 years later, man. You know, what we see now, they saw that 100 years ago on that island. Of course, they didn't know what to do. You know, it's similar as whatever Commander Cook went down there to Antarctica in 1912 and saw all that UFOs and all that 100 years ago. And, you know, these people are light years ahead of us. You know, and I mean, what the way they living here on this planet looks like, it looks like they doing on the same thing on the moon. They making a mess of things where they live. So it look like they working, look like they mining or something. But here on these pictures here on the coast, and the water's different because they in the water. They can fly machines, UFOs. They fly. They all over these photographs come just like they are. I just enhance it just slightly, and you can see all this shit everywhere. I mean, it's something to behold, man. It's really something. Man, I tell you, man, this you can go to the Bayek Island. I thought about going to Antarctica. I looked up, they got jobs available in Antarctica. What else like going somewhere like that? It's 65 years old. Just to look at these things, and they're gonna work the hell out of me. It's cold as fuck. You know, it would be interesting to see something like that. Man, no. Man, that dude that shot that insurance executive, his ass is out. They got his ass. I wish he can go to Antarctica or Alaska right now and go work in the mountains with them aliens. Huh? I just wonder, they on this island and they got all this technology and they got black folks and they got the Anunnaki and you got these Zeta Reticulin like alien robot like the mothership is in the sky, dude said. Philip J. Corso said that the IGG, the Zeta Reticulin graves, he talked about that. And they have an understanding about that. But they the ones that do the flying and the machines and stuff. But the real people up on the mothership. And the mothership is usually where the black Anunnaki is at. Yeah, it's deep, bro. I mean, our place in this world, we need to find out. We need to do what we got to do to get black plug with who we really are. And I think it relies on our ability to uh, master our conscious thought, master our astral projections, our ability telepathically, uh, and to be focused on the math and astronomy. Like Farad Muhammad, I thought Farad Muhammad was Middle Eastern, but I watched the tape of Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad speak on it. He said Farad Muhammad told him that his mother was white and his father was black, but that he was born in Mecca. So he do look like he's Arabic, but he could look like he's biracial at the same token. So he could pass for a light skinned brother. Uh, but anyway, yeah, because he don't really have the Middle Eastern uh, 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 features. But anyway, yeah, it said, yeah, I mean, like, shit, man, this, what a way. It's our ability to do this, man. I'm showing you this here, man. You see all this way out stuff on this, and this is Earth. There's so much here to look at on Earth. Here I'm looking at space, and everything's right here on Earth. I thought that was like nothing on Earth was like what I was seeing on other planets, and I was greatly mistaken because I see the same thing in Antarctica and Alaska and Canada by the Arctic Circle and in the sea, in the oceans, the bottom of the oceans. I see the same thing. I see the same thing that I saw on the moon. And all of these people are connected to this. They're flying to Antarctica, they're flying to Alaska and Arctic Circle, they flying to the moon, they flying to Mars, they flying to Mercury, they flying to the moons in the outer solar system. They fucking everywhere. These motherfuckers don't. I mean, and they will shut down a nuclear threat on this planet. They will shut it down. They like, man, you ain't blowing us up too, fool. What's wrong with this? Our planet, but you do something like this, we gotta take you out. All y'all out. Shit. And quiet as it's kept, man. If I can come up with these parameters and this understanding, uh, I know that they have already came up with well beyond anything that anything like what I'm talking about. They well beyond me. Yeah, I'm gonna cool out. Screw this, Jack. Screw this. I'm gonna let the music play the rest of the way. The exit music play out the rest of the way. Dun, 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 dun.